Welcome back. You're watching The Pulse. Let's turn our attention to Greece now, a subject we used to spend a lot of time talking about, but it's gone a little quiet. Will it soon be back on our radar screens? Because a new polling suggests the main opposition party is now ahead of the Prime Minister's party. This is going to be interesting as we head towards 2016, which is the next general election. We've got presidential elections, I think, next year. How does this all feature into the business environment? Let's talk to Odysseus Anatheo. He is the chief executive of the Greek real estate company Lambda Development. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
So this is the 9th roadshow that Greece has had of late, and I'm kind of interested in your views of this year's event. Greece, as I say, off the radar screen, it used to dominate the headlines. Has it become easier to convince people to invest in Greece, or are they beginning to pay attention again to the fact that Syriza, the opposition party, which may write down all of Greece's debts and do all kinds of things, is beginning to gain traction?
Yeah. As you know, economies internationally, not only in Greece, and psychologists go through certain cycles. I lived through the cycle of 2006 to 2008, where psychology was very positive. I remember I was here and there was a lot of interest from investors to invest in Greece. Then we went through the 4 or 5 years of the crisis that put us on the map for the wrong reasons. And I think now we are probably turning on an upside move again, and this is shown on the interest from investors for Lambda Development. We're here investors, but also for many, many Greek companies. So there is regenerated interest. And if you think about it, the yields that you can find in Greece now are 4, 5, 6 times higher than the yields you will find in advanced economies. I'm not talking only about advanced economies like US and Germany, but if you think about countries that went through their own crisis, like Ireland, like even Spain, pricing in Greece for real assets and for financial assets is much more attractive than the countries that I just mentioned. So yes, there is interest.
The issue is, though, that Syriza has always said that it would like to write down significant chunks of Greece's debt. Now, a lot of that is held by governments within the EU now, so it wouldn't affect the private sector. But nevertheless, the message that sends, the yields are high, but people are still concerned about the credit risk surrounding Greece. Are they talking about that again? Are you getting a whiff of that again?
Look, definitely a message, whether it's positive or negative, creates some noise around it. And I'm not a politician. However, I believe that whatever government we have in Greece, after all these years of crisis, will act for the benefit of Greece. So yes, Syriza is sending some messages that sometimes are translated in a certain way, but I think if they come to power, at the end, they will act for the benefit of Greece. That means that, in my opinion, we may have some delays until again we find our pace, but the pace is going to be to the positive direction. One
of the key things that the Greek government is trying to pursue at the moment is a privatization program. Back in 2001, the old airport closed. It's been closed ever since. It's a huge piece of real estate. It's 5 miles outside of Athens. It's twice the size of Central Park. And you guys are now the only bidders left in to make that happen. How close are you to actually making that happen?
We're not the only bidders. We are the declared preferred investor. We won the tender, right? This is a huge project, not only in terms of money. We're talking about 8 billion euros of total money to be invested, but it can make Greece a pole for tourism, a pole for investments, and a cultural and definitely historical destination as it used to be. How close are we? I would hope that probably things would move faster from the public administration for a project that can transform not only Athens but Greece. This is huge. I hope it's going to move faster than it has moved in the last 6 months. I will tell you just one last thing. Not only is it a huge project, but along with us are 2 very, very big companies. One from China, Fosun, and also Al Mabar from Abu Dhabi.
Out of the Gulf,
And our shareholder, the largest group, put a lot of energy in attracting these investors to this project and to Greece. So it's a very big opportunity and we shouldn't miss it.
When do I see the first bulldozer rumbling over the hill and into this project? When do you actually start to break ground?
I want to hope that this is going to happen beginning of 2006. If we really want to move faster as a country. 2016.
Yeah.
Did I say 2006? Probably. My mind would like to believe, but wishful thinking. But If it were up to us, the investors, we would start tomorrow. We're ready financially, we're ready master plan-wise, we're ready human resources-wise. I hope the public administration is going to act in a way that is going to put Greece back on the map for the right reasons this time.
This is what people are worried about in Greece, that things take such an infinitely long period of time. The opportunity, the advantage, the catalyst that this project could be just gets lost. This is a poster child for what Greece can do, but it's also a sign of how much progress still needs to be made. The fact that this isn't happening, they were still arguing about casino licenses and all the other things that surround this project. It's a mixed message, isn't it?
It is. And let's be frank about it. Things should move in Greece faster. And the problem in Greece is the financial and political institutions and the way they move, and they don't move in the way they move in the westernized world. At the same time, the pricing and the opportunities are there exactly because of this. This has opportunities. We don't take advantage of these opportunities. There are malfunctions in the system. That's why pricing is attractive. I hope in the next 2-3 years, along with everything that has happened in this country after the crisis, the transformations are going to move.
But you've got to have a long-term view.
Yes, exactly right.
Okay. Odysseus, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much indeed for coming to speak to us.